I wonder what happened to Blackbird. Can you hear me very clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, so for starters, oh, right, I forgot to mention some people um, need to. Sometimes it's better for people to get a better perspective, and it kind of gets hard for them to get out of that. Anyway, so the best thing you could do, since you're in the higher end jet, is your speed is your defense.
Yeah.
I've kind of figured this out, but that kind of got reinforced later on when I did some looking into it.
So how do I target how do I radar again? And
You don't get radar in the F5. You don't need it anyway.
no. As in with my missiles, how do I lock on?
Alt X, I guess. You have to check your controls.
Right, I've got it. And then what is it to fire?
The fire button.
Is that's rockets. I don't know what it is.
Alt space, control space, I guess. I don't know what you got it set to.
Oh, well, no, because I've got your custom one, haven't I?
Oh, it's alt space should do it. Or if you're using the mouse with numbers on the side, just use Steam.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking lost right now. I'm completely, utterly fucked in a way.
Now, one of the things you want to typically avoid is going straight up, especially whenever you know that there might be people following you.
That's you, innit?
Yeah, how fast are you going?
Yeah, he's getting closer to victory.
I don't know.
Are you going 1,000 kph?
No, we're going 300. So I've got mine set to miles now.
Well, it's going to make it significantly harder to teach you then. Because what I'm going to tell you is very number specific, so...
Well, I'll change it, I won't I? I'll change it.
Radar lock!
Options, battle interface, or something like that.
Measuring units. I'm going 600 I'm going 700. Alright.
Miles an hour?
Hour. kmh.
If you have your afterburner on.
Yes.
So, I'm going to do something I want you to...
And then with the afterburner I'm going 800. As I see, the afterburner makes you go faster.
Well, there's something important to teach you. How high are you?
2,000 meters in the air, 2,100.
Okay.
And who's that behind me? There's two fucking planes behind me. I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
One of them. Oh shit.
I'm not even sure which one's you.
Yeah, which one's me?
I'm gonna teach you how to dodge a missile using your speed.
Yeah, they knocked out my
You gotta speak up.
they knocked out my bloody what's it? My tail.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and respond then.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so for this to work, which if you are in an actual battle, this should be a commonplace. Make sure you're over 1,000 kph.
I am.
Right. So I'm gonna try to pretend like I'm a MiG-21 because there's a good chance you'll be outrunning. I think
So
that's.
I'm gonna come to your side.
Are you diving?
No, I'm going straight ahead.
That's a
going
yak.
straight. Right, maybe you'll spawn. Go straight towards your airfield. See me?
I think so. That's not you. Is that you? Are you getting a warning
Other
receiver?
one. Yeah, I am.
Okay, then that's you. By the way, if you go to perpendicular to where the radar beam's coming from, that's called notching. And radars lose lock very easily.
Perpendicular
Like
as that was perpendicular.
90-degree angle.
So up,
No.
down.
Okay, let's say I'm behind you. I lock onto you. You turn to the left where the beam is facing your left or right side. And that's a 90-degree angle, perpendicular. Think of it like a T.
So if it's on my right side, I go straight right or straight left.
You know what perpendicular is, right? It's
Yeah,
where
it's
you know how like you have the parallel and there's perpendicular where it's like a T intersection.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
imagine the radar beam is hitting the cross on the T. Then you're the cross on the T. As long as you're like that, perpendicular, you lose the radar lock. Of course, there's also chaff to try to help with that ground clear. I think that's you below me. So, how fast are you going right now? You're going slower than me. I'm slow down.
So it's to my left. It's to my rear left.
Yeah, I'm behind you. So just stay like that. I want you to tell me whenever you get up to 1,000.
Let's see.
How about now?
Oh, now I see you. Yeah.
There. Now, are you at 1,000 kilometers an hour?
I'm at 900. I'm at 920.
I think you're going fast enough. I'm gonna fire this missile and I want you to watch the distance, okay? And whenever it gets within a kilometer, you're gonna roll and pull up. That's a barrel roll a few times.
Now?
Oh! Close. because you received damage.
Oh yeah, shit. Ready to go again?
No, let's get you respawned first.
Was I a bit too slow?
Yeah, you're a little too low.
I need to do it. So I need to do it further in.
Whenever you see it hit a kilometer and it goes just under a kilometer,
How
which
do
is
I
usually...
tell that? Because it doesn't say it on the screen.
Oh, shit, I forgot. Let's go back to the menu. My bad. I went brain dead.
That's probably why I was slow.
Well, then you did pretty good considering that then. Well, actually, you did good anyway, even if you were able to see it.
I was just slightly damaged towards the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the mission. Ready up in the party.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. Rub my elbow. The party. At the bottom.
Oh!
Yeah. Tell me that you love me.
Hold on.
Tell me that you love me, yeah.
There you go. Why the fuck am I off the runway?
Because you are. If I choose the custom settings to turn on the markers, sometimes it doesn't let you spawn with, and then I go forward trying to see if that works anymore or not.
No, what I'm saying is, I had spawned on the runway, but I was on the fucking grass.
It's probably because you spawned in whenever the runway was full. So typically in these matches, if you could bring some bombs with that thing if you want, and rush a base, and then you zoom out of the battlefield for a ways, making sure no one's chasing you at about 5 degrees, and then you can climb at about 20. Did you hear me now?
No, what?
I said typically, and if you bring bombs with it, you can rush and bomb a base.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
And then you fly out about 5 degrees, which will be about 1100 to 1200 at that point, kph. And keep an eye on your 6 for a little while, make sure no one's following you, because sometimes you won't see them, but you'll see their missile if you fire it as you watch behind you. So that's why you do that. Yesterday I recorded a bunch of footage of it, so you can go back and take a look at what I did.
I keep fucking hitting my plane by accident.
What's going on?
For some reason it won't take off next time it gets space.
I can't hear you.
What do you mean you can't hear me?
I don't know, you sound like you were talking across the room for a second.
Oh, I need to fix my microphone again at some point then. If that's the case, if it's just all messed up on my end.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Give it a big kiss for me. Give it a big old kiss.
Come on, take off already.
So what you want to do is you'll get up speed to about 300 and something kph, and then you just pull the nose up.
Right, so where are you?
Right, Seth? Seth? You're gonna always want to take a full load of fuel.
I was going to say, stop trying to be wrong.
Now, you gotta focus on doing things that keeps your energy up. I know that you're doing it for practice there, but just for the sake of just making you aware, especially like this early on in the battle, you shouldn't pull your nose up like that and bleed your speed.
What'd you do as me?
Missiles for 1, 2, I saw you. How fast are you going?
I fucking see
right
you. 700.
now? Right, I'm gonna come after you now.
Don't you fucking know your shit. You're always up there, aren't you?
But I did crash 4 times. Take on. I just have a bit more experience, that's all. I figured out the secret to making a lot of these jets work out.
Right, I'm 1,000.
I see. I'm gonna try to lock onto you. There we go.
You saying I don't get radar?
No, you get radar warning. Yeah, you're going way faster than me. I don't have this thing fully upgraded yet. I don't remember what I had left, but you're faster than me. So I'm trying to catch up to you. How long does this missile last? 60 seconds? I'm gonna take a shot. You watching me?
Yep. Get the missiles gone. There it goes.
me if I told you that that missile would have hit you if I was higher than you?
Oh, that was your mate. Go on then.
What's that?
Yeah. Go on then. Oh, I know it would have hit me if it was higher than me.
No, if I was higher than you, yeah.
Yeah.
See, the reason why you point up at 5 degrees is to add on to that extra pressure of them, and also MiG-21s don't. A lot of jet planes don't do so well at slight inclines. So that's the other reason why you point at 5 degrees.
That's sound right.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
6,000 up into the air. When you get close to the edge like that and you got someone following you, best thing to do is burn as much altitude as possible, because that reset will delete all of your speed. You know?
Yeah, I realised that because I was at 1,100 near fucking Dan Farmer.
See how slow we were going? It didn't make much of a difference, did it?
No.
And it was because we were real close. Now, if I was going 1,100,
1,000. Yeah, there's no way I'd have been.
yeah, that would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah, but aren't I faster than you?
Yeah, but then again, I don't have all the upgrades for that plane either, so.
Oh, true. Whereas, obviously, premium one just immediately gets all the upgrades anyway.
Well, no, just because it's a premium don't mean it's better.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that it just gets every upgrade. Like,
Oh, by default.
immediately, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
My
not
bad.
saying it's better in any way.
I misunderstood what you
Because
said.
a biplane can easily kill me.
No, I was just misunderstood what you were saying. I thought you were confirming something. Never mind.
No. Like, premium tanks aren't the best either.
Yeah, they're usually either niche, same as a tech tree, or
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say niche, I'm talking about you have to use them a very certain way to use their advantages.
Yeah, you have to use them in a specific way, otherwise it's not gonna work.
Yeah, like the Katusha, for example. That's a premium.
Yeah.
It's an event vehicle. It's still a premium, though.
Like the elephant. That's premium and an event vehicle, but you
gotta
gotta use
make
it as,
those
you gotta
teams
use it. I do indeed.
So whenever you're low on speed like that and you think someone might be ready to fire a missile, the best thing to do is try to get as much speed as fast as possible. So you go into a bit of a dive, and then when they fire, you try to pull up, and then you try to attempt the barrel roll. Because you're not gonna have an easy time defeating the missile. Going down into the ground like that.
So you?
Maybe.
Just made the sonic boom.
No, I'm not. So I'm not doing that at all. You might want to lower your altitude so that we can continue our little test for you.
Oh yeah, I'm up at 6,000. Something down.
Yeah. Can you like drop down? I don't want to have to climb up to you so much.
What do you want me to go down
I'm
to?
at 3,000. You should be able to see me when you start to level out at about 3,500. So check your left. Alright, so I want you to get in front of me as far as you can. I'm going to slow down deliberately.
That was close.
Yeah, this thing turns pretty well.
Mig 19's gonna be on me then.
Right. How fast are you going now?
900? 1,000?
Okay, I'm gonna fire a missile at you. I want you to time it. I want you to pay attention. See if you can defeat it by dodging it. Ah, you did it. See?
And I was still got my speed.
Yep. As you get better at it, you get more into more advanced stuff.
Going in. So once I go far away, you see?
How fast are you going now?
800.
Alright, try again.
No, I failed! Fucking was I like literally just as I saw it coming, I was like, shit. I've gone too, reacted way too slow.
Yeah. If it helps you feel any better, or if you probably already knew this, you actually could have done it. You were going so fast that the missile actually took longer to get to you.
Yeah, but the missile's there, it's
that
fucking
range.
instantaneous. Yeah, but the missile's there,
Well,
just instant.
Well, we were that close, but it took like 6 seconds to get to you. Otherwise, if we weren't going at the speeds we were, it would have got to you like missiles. Does that make sense?
Plus, I had my afterburner off, which makes it easier for me to track me.
Afterburner on. Well, that's fine. You need to keep your speed up.
Yeah, but I thought if the afterburner was on, it is easily tracks you.
It does, but you need the afterburner on to keep your speed up so that you can just defeat it out kinetically. Like, once you get used to doing this technique, it's gonna be amazing. Like, you're gonna do a barrel roll, and you're gonna literally watch the missile like glide in formation with you. This one time I did a barrel roll, and I literally watched it go over my cockpit, and I was circling with it, like in like this weird aerobatic. It was awesome. I have a few screenshots where I just watched the missiles just following me. Because once the engine burns out, the missile's just going purely on kinetic energy. The more you can make it burn, the better off. So that's why you make sure you're at about 5 degrees, you know, when you hit F4. And when you think someone's following you like that. And that definitely makes it work harder because it tries to pull lead. So when you do the barrel roll, it usually tries to pull lead into where it thinks you're going. And that just makes it work. It makes it trigger all those fans. And it makes it bleed so much more speed. I think that's you behind me. Oh, that's Richie.
We'll do over there.
What was that? I was making sure my door was locked. Which, hotter. Anyways, the afterburner does make it easier, but if they're going to be locked onto you, you're better off doing it while you're at high speed. Because you'd have to turn your engine off completely and pray that it confuses it while dropping some flares, and it's just too risky, especially when you got someone chasing you, which will almost always be the case when they fire a missile like that. So just don't even bother unless you know that they pulled off thinking it's going to hit you or something. But even then I don't risk it. You're trying to fire that missile from too far away, aren't you?
Huh? Alright, get to me, I'm getting 800. Got 900. If you can catch up to me. I'm going to turn my afterburners off so that way you can try and catch up.
Yeah, okay. You might want to turn around. The airfield's shooting at you. You don't ever want to fly past an airfield in range. Like you can, if you're going about 1200, 1100 to 1300, then you can have a chance to outrun the whirlwinds at range. At your altitude, you're fine. It's just that I saw where the cannons were shooting up at you. Alright, put your afterburner on.
Afterburners on.
I'm on an interception angle.
930.
Right, what angle are you at? 5 degrees? 6 degrees?
5.
Alright.
I don't know if it missed me.
I think you've done more than enough. You made it bleed a lot of speed trying to track you.
Oh, so even doing that will make it bleed a lot of speed.
Yeah. It tries to pull lead, and a lot of missiles try to lead as far ahead as possible. So whenever you're pulling one way or another, it tries to chase you or lead you on into an interception point. So a lot of missiles pull more than they need to. So yeah, making its fins go all crazy and stuff like that makes it lose a lot of speed, including the fact that you're either going up at an angle or in the middle of the barrel at one point you're going up at an angle too. And I've dodged like 3 or 4 missiles point blank in a row by doing this. There. Better look out.
Oh, yeah, fucking Battlefield done that.
You looked like you were fine. I think you did it successfully.
No, I think that would have got me, to be honest.
Right, so now it's your turn to practice getting missile shots. Knowing your range is important. Because you see, these missiles are only 20 seconds. Which is maybe evenly about 2.5 kilometers maybe. But if you're higher, that range extends by a lot more.
Yeah, you've got the speed on me because the
Well, I just bled it all, so not anymore.
I'm gonna say you're still beating me by a fair bit.
Well, it probably doesn't help that you got those bullpups on there. Though it is a good distraction though, because when you fire that, people don't see rocket, they see missile. So you can,
you can
trick. Yeah, you can trick people in the bleeding speed off by using that. What angle are you got?
I keep you, huh?
You keep what?
5. I'm at 5. I'm gonna keep chucking them off so that way I'm quicker.
That might be true. You still got the spars underneath though, but that is true.
Yeah, but I release them as soon as they
Well, what I usually do in this thing, if I want to get a lot of researcher money, well, I mean, aside from just doing air to air, but if I feel like doing ground pound, if I feel like bombing a base, I'll just bring a bomb a base, and then fly out. Like I told you earlier. But yesterday, do that. I just brought air to air missiles. And I got like a bunch.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
That didn't fool you, did it?
It came close to getting hit. It came close to me though. That thing went right above me, whatever that was. I'm just kidding. I know what it was. It almost hit me. Dude, it exploded in front of
Did
me.
I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, it went right over me whenever you lifted it up, and it went right over me, and then you lifted it down. It went right in front of my nose and exploded. That was pretty good. It didn't actually do much to me though, because it was a little too far ahead of me. But still. Jesus Christ. Let's do a split S.
Oh! That's 6 kilometers out, and I still hit you.
Yeah, because things change a lot whenever it has the energy. Like, think of it like this. If you're firing the missile up, the range of the missile becomes incredibly short. It has to fight gravity so much harder.
Yeah.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I'm gonna drop down.
Locked on.
What? It went for your fucking other. It went for the other missile.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Lost way too much speed for your own good.
That's Swedish.
What's that?
That's Swedish.
This?
Yeah. Ah! Good try. I done it too early.
You could try using your runner with faster. It's like a
Contact. Contact. Contact.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
No.
Contact. 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 Contact.
You should
Contact.
practice taking some shots against those kind of think about different ranges.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I recorded this video later as well, so you can review my F5 stuff from yesterday and what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Contact. Contact.
There's nowhere else near you.
You know,
What?
a couple of times I deliberately used an IR missile to shoot down someone else's IR missile.
Really?
Yeah.
They did what some people do in the movie, like what they do in the movies. Like you shoot somebody, but then it hits somebody else.
Oh, it worked. It hit him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you can do that. I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah. Like every time you fire, let's say I'm trying to lock on you with an IR missile. When you fire one of those rockets, or you fire rocket pods, the IR missile will try to lock onto it because it's generating a massive burst of energy. So you can actually have pseudo flares with rockets. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're more worth it than flares because they're actually moving. And like it'll try to track the movement instead of just the flare. Oh.
No, there's no way that's.
No, you're right underneath me. Oh no, you would have hit me if you just aimed slightly up. When planes are going up, they're getting slower. Especially jets. Like right now, you could be faster than me in a straight line. Oh, that went right past my...
Oh, I got hit! What did I do to you? Did that actually hit you? That obviously I hit you because it said I hit.
There must have been a second one. I saw one fly up past my left wing, and you like pulled it up and went right past my left wing, but then my right wing exploded. So, what, you fired two of them?
I only fired one.
You must have like moved it to the right. Right?
I've got to look at that replay. I've got to see that.
Well, don't worry, I'm recording it, so it'll be up. It's automatically uploaded, so it'll be up there. Well, that's it for me. When you see a jet burning, just leave it. It'll burn out. Don't waste your time or your ammunition trying to shoot it down more.
That's why I didn't fire anymore.
Oh, yeah, I figured as much, but I'm just letting you know. Just kind of wax on, wax off, you know. Wax the bikinis. Touch me.
And that was an air-to-ground missile as well. And you could tell by the way it was moving.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes further than your air-to-air missiles. You know?
Oh, so that's what that done. So that's what that had done. It had gone to your right and like exploded.
Just keep it up, and victory
That's,
will be
I think so. You were the one controlling it, right?
Yeah, but it's like the range of it. It should have burst slightly.
Oh, that's right. It detonated because it reached its max range, right? I forgot about that. That makes sense. That's kind of. That's actually kind of what I thought happened at first, but then my brain forgot because I thought it looked so cool. Are you being locked onto right now?
Yeah. Twice.
Well, you're gonna have to forgive me, but you have a swarm of missiles coming towards you, so you might want to look for the white streaks in the sky. Just letting you know.
I dodged them both.
Dodge this one.
Easy. Oh!
I think I see what you're going for.
Or trying to go towards it to make it. I tried going towards it, see if that'd work, and it didn't.
I think part of your mistake was that you pulled up before you went down. I kind of forgot how to do. I don't have very good advice on it because I forgot how odd angles work like that, so I'll have to revisit that topic later. But with enough practice, you could get the feel for it, like I did.
Yeah. No, after being off of this, for like 6 or maybe 5-6 months, I've got back slightly into it, but not fully.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to deal with a couple of radar missiles like this. And if you happen to be up to where they can lock you, it's a good idea to get familiar with how to deal with it, or deal with the missile. If you're not able to fly perpendicular to them.
That shot was good. That shot was good.
Yeah. Well, let's see how you deal with this one. Ooh, I started to lose a lock for a second there. Before you turned to face me.
Contact. Contact.
You know?
Contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started to lose the lock. Threw the missile off. Whenever you're turning to face me. Yep, just before you faced me, I started losing lock because you notched for a second.
Yeah.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I think you would have came close to hitting me.
Contact. Contact.
So usually, when you're about 2,000 meters, multiple radars are able to interact with you more easily. Like when you're lower altitude, it's true that America gets full stop, where Russia has somewhat similar, but it's not 100% effective. They try to filter out ground clutter.
Yeah.
However, what I tend to do in jets is I climb up to like 5,000 or 6,000, depending on how the battle's going. Because if they don't think to look in your direction to lock onto you, it doesn't matter anyway. If you check the map, hold M to check the map. You see how you have the enemy base? If you fly I fly left around the edge of the map, and then I come in from behind. If I'm doing fighter stuff, that is.
Yeah.
And even sometimes ground pounding, I'll just come in from the side of the base. But either way, you'll come in from a little bit behind. You see that little area behind the base is on the left side. Duisburg, north of that, where the river is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would come in from that area, and I would zoom climb. I'd come in low, and then around just before Duisburg or around Duisburg, I'd zoom climb 20 degrees.
Just a little more effort.
And that way you burn all your energy on the way up, and then
Not all
when you
of it.
come down.
Well, I use 20 degrees because I can stretch.
Yeah, I was going to say about 30-40% of your speed.
Contact.
Oh yeah,
But
you
actually you burn, and then for the rest you just level out and just gain it back again.
Yeah, that's what I was having to teach Nordic. You have to burn speed to get altitude.
Yeah.
But
I've never seen
but if
anyone
you do
not
it at,
burn speed to
if you
actually
do it
gain
at,
altitude.
if you do it at 20 to 25 degrees, you won't. It's a little more efficient, you know.
Close up.
Yeah.
Because if you go straight up, you're just wasting energy. You're dumping energy. So is it starting to make a little sense to start with as a foundation?
Yeah. I've got to head off in here because I've got to get ready for work.
Alright then.
Alright. That's good. How's you bad?
Close up. Close up.
Locked on!
Close up. Close up.
With your permission, I will transfer to your ship for the final leg of the journey.
We will be honored by your presence, Captain. Make your preparations and transport to us when you are ready. Draxon out.
I'll take my leave of you now, Captain. Good luck.
Thank you, Captain. The ship is mine now. See the way he straightens his. Yeah. There goes a legend. Relegated to being a tutorial. Oh well. Where are we off to now?
Transporter room reports Captain Picard is ready to beam over to the Rancouff, sir. Lowering shields for transport. Transporting now. Captain Picard has transferred to the Klingon ship.
Those turbulence
Long-range
moves fast.
scanners indicate another ship entering this system. It's the Zukov.
Incoming message from the Zukov, sir. Captain Verada in command, on screen.
Ambassador class ship. Oh,
Dauntless, we have been assigned to complete the escort of the Sovereign to space dock. We will stand by until she is ready. You may proceed to the Vesuvi system to supply the surviving colonies there. Verata, out.
Transmission from Sovereign, sir. On screen.
We've been able to make sufficient repairs to allow us to warp, Captain. We're heading on to Starbase 12 with the Zukov. Thanks for your help. Soto out.
The Klingons are leaving, sir.
I suggest we do the same. We have to complete our run to the Vesuvi
Your orders,
system,
Captain.
sir. Starfleet regulations require us to drop out of warp at the edge of the Vesuvi system before proceeding to the inner planets.
Course
Okay,
laid
then.
in.
so that calls for the Vesuvi system.
Aye, aye.
The stars are very regularly spaced. This doesn't look right.
First Officer's personal log, stardate 55297.3. I had a close look at the Sovereign yesterday. It was beautiful, an absolutely colossal ship.
Not so
It was
big
my
as her
hope that a
captain, I
chance to
think.
serve on such a vessel would come with my new posting. But Starfleet has its reasons for assigning me as First Officer on the Dauntless. With Captain Wright's experience and knowledge, I could have learned a great deal. Starfleet will surely feel the loss of such a capable officer. My new captain is just that. New. We'll probably be learning some lessons together. The captain spent a lot of time as a first officer, but has only been on the Dauntless for the last 4 months.
So let's start
From
somewhere,
what
you
I've
know.
read in the service records, I'm sure the captain will be a fine example for me. The bridge feels a little more social than I'm used to. It's understandable that the crew should feel comfortable with their former first officer in command. But respect and discipline should always be maintained on the bridge of a starship, and I intend to make sure they are.
Lovely little Star Trek moment there. I mean, of course, it's all Star Trek, you know what I mean. Well, maybe you don't, but I know what I mean.
Dropping out of warp, sir. We have arrived at Haven on the edge of the system. Shall we continue in toward the Geki colony?
Now, it would have been nice to see some, like, flavor, you know, be able to walk around the rest of the ship, maybe go to the captain's quarters, take a few calls in there, but that's just a little thing. I think this game could have been a framework for something a bit more fleshed out, but, you know. There were a lot of mods for this game, and you could various ships mostly. It was all about combat, but Star Trek's more than combat. Anyway, let's do one more mission.
Your orders, sir.
And call it a day. What am I doing?
Yes, sir?
It's a good thing you're here, Safi. Safi Larson, that's it.
Sir, we should head to the Geki colony and deliver their supplies.
Set course for the Geki colony.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
In system warp. Which, yeah, I've said this before. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's like beaming through the shields. They blatantly do it in some episodes. Although it's usually just an oversight.
We have arrived at Vesuvi 5, sir. Standing by to establish orbit, Captain. Yes, Captain?
Standard orbit.
Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
I just love being on the bridge of a starship.
Your orders, Captain. Their facilities are underground. We'll need to achieve orbit before hailing them. Entering standard orbit. Shall I hail the colony, sir?
Yes.
Hailing frequencies open. Incoming transmission from the Geki colony, sir. On screen.
Better late than never, Dauntless. It's a good thing that most of our facilities are below ground. It saved us from the brunt of the Vesuvi event. Now that you've arrived, I'll transmit the coordinates for your teams to beam down to.
I have the coordinates for the colony, sir. Ready to commence beam down operations. Lowering shields for transport. Transporter rooms 2 and 3 report all supplies and relief teams have been transferred to the surface.
That will do, for now. I shall contact you if our needs should change. Thank you, Dauntless. Takahara out.
Sir, we are receiving an emergency
Main power
transmission.
is fluctuating, Captain.
It's
We'll
pretty
have
garbled.
to reduce power to some
I'll
systems.
boost the power
Your
to main
orders, sir?
comm array. That should clean it up.
This is the Cardassian freighter Karoo. A Romulan vessel has attacked us.
Romulans.
We have sustained heavy damage to our antimatter containment pods
Antimatter.
and are operating on emergency power.
Emergency.
Please acknowledge.
Please.
There's too much subspace interference to open a channel at this distance. The signal appears to emanate from the edge of the Beol system near Beol 4. Shall I set course?
Captain, we must respond to this distress call.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Course laid in.
Let's go.
Aye, Captain. Leaving orbit.
As you can see, I forgot to reduce the power allocation to the weapons and shields, impulse engines even, and auxiliary power was
Arriving at
diminishing.
Beol 4, sir. Dropping out of warp. The
Combat
Karoo is
music.
signaling, sir. Audio only.
We are taking heavy damage.
Orders,
Lost the
Captain?
signal, sir. Their comm array may have been damaged in the attack. Yes,
I'm
Captain?
reading 2 unknown. known contacts in this
Intercept
system,
course
Captain.
plotted.
I'm ahead of them. Scan the
Yes,
area.
Captain.
And the target.
Initiating scan.
Oh, I just said target. Okay. What is this ship? Romulans?
Resolving.
Yes.
It's a Cardassian freighter and a warbird, sir.
Captain?
Nothing new, sir. The warbird is towing the Karoon toward the system's asteroid belt.
Why the asteroid belt?
The asteroids would interfere with her communications. She wouldn't be able to send out another SOS.
Romulans could take her apart at their leisure.
Fucking Romulans. Are we not gonna... I want to hail them.
We are being hailed.
Oh.
On screen.
Ah, you again.
You again?
Captain Turen, stand down immediately. You are attacking a ship protected by interplanetary law.
So the law protects smugglers, does it? The treaty signed
Warbird
at the end
cloaked.
of the Dominion War forbids the rearming of Cardassia's military. Scan them yourselves. I have no more time to waste with you. Toren out.
The Karoon is drifting toward the asteroid belt. Her engines are still down.
Sir, I'm getting a weak signal from her. Audio only.
Federation vessels managed to patch communications. Emergency power is fading.
We're coming, Karoon. Hold on.
Moving within
I can't
tractor beam
detect the
range of the
warbird.
freighter, sir.
Tractor
We should bring
emitters
the
at full
Karoon's
power.
speed to zero.
Engaging tractor
Otherwise, it
beam.
may drift into another asteroid.
Main power is offline.
What?
Captain?
How is
We
main
have the
power
Karoon
offline?
in tow.
Incoming message from the Cardassian Gull, Captain.
Captain, we are happy to see a Federation ship. We were making a supply run when the Romulan vessel ambushed us.
We have been able to transfer power to our life support systems, but unless we get main power back online, we are not going anywhere. We've taken damage to our deuterium supply valves and our antimatter containment unit.
Sir, we could send a team over to assist in the repairs. That would get the main drive back online.
We are happy to accept the materials you offer, Captain, but we do not wish to inconvenience you too greatly. We can make the repairs ourselves.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious.
Warbird uncloaking,
What?
sir. They're firing on us.
Okay. Good thing the shields were up. Should have shields up as standard, I think. Standard procedure. Okay. Target their power system.
She cloaked again.
I'm projecting her course into the asteroid belt, sir.
See if any of those torpedoes hit while they're cloaked. It's a shame I can't fire blind. Okay, now I want you to scan the Karoon,
Your orders, Captain.
Mr. Miguel.
Initiating scan. Running a standard scan on her, Captain.
Because maybe they are
Results,
smugglers.
Commander.
I can't read her. She has a dampening field over her hull.
That's suspicious.
Are they hiding something?
Perhaps the Romulans know something we don't.
Hmm.
Your
See what they
orders,
have to
Captain.
say about it.
Hailing frequencies open.
Warbird uncloaking again, sir.
They are not responding.
Oh dear. Firing the disruptors. Okay, I think we should raise power to the
Your orders,
shields.
sir? Their forward shield is draining.
Okay, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Thingy,
Engaging to destroy.
disable the ship. Okay, in the meantime,
Your orders, sir.
scan the Romulan ship
Initiating scan.
for some reason.
Sweeping through space arcs.
Your orders, Captain.
I'm not picking up anything else, Captain.
I have nothing to add, Captain.
What do
Yes,
you think?
Captain. She could be using the larger asteroids for cover.
What do you mean?
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Yes, sir.
Warbird uncloaking again, sir.
How's the Romulan ship?
Attempting to hail the warbird, sir. No response, sir. You're ignoring us.
Captain, I need you now. Oh god.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Okay, what should we do? Well, the first duty is to protect the ship and its crew from these aggressors. So I'm going to take the helm myself. Target the disruptors. Seems like their forward shield is damaged. That's where we should concentrate our fire. Fortunately, our forward shields are taking a bit of a kicking as well. So let's bring the ship around. Aha, the disruptor beam is disabled. Target their disruptor cannons. Fire off torpedoes. I'm enjoying this a bit too much. It's Star Trek, man. Come on. It's really quite faithful, I think. Let's see, how many disruptor cannons? Oh, they have 3 cannons. Okay, let's how about that cloaking device? Oh, that did some damage. It can sometimes be full. Let's see if I can get closer to this ship and then scan her more effectively.
Yes, sir?
There's not much else I can do, is there?
Captain?
What do you think?
Captain? I have nothing to add, Captain. Initiating scan.
Whoa, there's a torpedo. Decloaked just long enough to fire.
I'm not picking up anything else, Captain.
Yeah, I don't think our scanners. What if I boost power to the scanners?
Yes, Forward uncloaking again, sir.
Boost power to the sensor array
Yes,
and then
Captain.
scan the target.
Initiating scan.
Oh no, wait, that's not the right ship. I meant scan them.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't until he's finished with that. Okay, fine.
I'm not picking up anything else, Captain.
Just deal with you for a minute. Need to get around to their front to target their, get through their shields. Here we go.
Captain, we're going to collide with that derelict.
Whoa! Aha. Off they go.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Excellent. You managed to drive them away. They'll think twice before preying on another helpless Cardassian freighter.
They took some heavy damage, sir. I detect no other vessels. The area appears to be clear.
Sir,
Yes, Captain.
may I ask your
Auxiliary
ship's
power
cargo
is
and
at 50%.
destination?
Relief supplies for an outlying outpost. The Federation was not the only one to suffer in the Vesuvia event.
Very well. Good luck on the
Not
rest of your
reading
journey.
anything new, sir.
Thank you for your assistance,
Your orders, Captain?
Dauntless. We can continue with our repairs. Karoon out.
So why the dampening field if it's just food and medicine?
Maybe it helps keep the food fresh.
I find it hard to believe that the Romulans would attack a freighter filled with relief supplies. I've informed Admiral Liu of our progress. Admiral Liu is responding.
Good work defending the Karoon, Captain. The Romulan actions in this region have been erratic. We are unsure as to their motives. It is possible that they are acting on intelligence unknown to us. In the meantime, I have an urgent assignment for you, Captain. Starfleet Intelligence has received information regarding Ferengi vessels smuggling contraband to the Cardassians. Several suspicious activities have been reported in the Ceres system. Investigate. Try to keep it discreet. And find out what they're up to. Liu out.
Ferengi. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think you've got a good impression of what this game is like. If you are a Trekkie, you will love it. And if you're not, you might like it still. Where are we off to now?